Whew.
But where was Laverne?
Who, Laverne?
Laverne.
Sing Laverne by
Laverne!
I agree with Laverne.
Laverne was Laverne again, named Laverne.
Laverne.
Parts of Laverne.
Laverne.
Life with Laverne.
How you doing, Laverne?
Man, you just said my name.
Nigga, who is you, Destiny Child? Nigga, ain't nobody said your name.
Hey,
Let me take care of this business, man.
A man is always capable. Make sure he understands the moment, because a man always understands the moment. And you know what else a man does? What? He says, give me my theme music. Got to go out there and do what they want. Now give me my theme music. Well, give me my darn theme music. Let's say it together. Now, give me my theme music.
Welcome to the Davistar Experience. Strap in and hold on tight, cause it's gonna be a bumpy ride.
Everyone, and welcome to the Davistar Experience. I'm your host, La Davistar, aka Whose Line Is It Anyway? Hey, aka Who the There we go. Welcome. Um, I just want to come on here. It's been a while since I did a live on YouTube. Excuse me. And I figure I'd just come on here and just say hello. Uh, Everybody, I got a video up with a couple different videos going right now. I want to thank y'all for the love and support y'all gave me on that Miss Shirley video. That video went absolutely nuts, and y'all got so many views, so many likes, so many comments. Keep them coming. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yes, I'm actually live tonight. Yes, I'm actually live. Oh, gummies. If you grew up in Philly, you lived off of these. These got you through long periods of class. Um, yeah, that video on Miss Shirley went absolutely crazy with the views and responses and the engagement. So I appreciate all of y'all love, all of y'all support. Um, I'm definitely gonna make a go at this whole YouTube thing, this whole streaming thing. Um, I want to thank my girl Cynthia Rose, my BFF. I love you to life. I really do. If there is anything I can ever do, you don't even gotta ask me twice. We gonna try to make it happen. Um, I do need to get down to Chicago one day. I need to get down there. Cause yeah, I owe you the biggest hug. Um, but no, I just came on here to double down on the whole Umar Johnson mess. I know you always talk in the videos. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get better with the whole. Uh, so what I do is I post a video and then I have it stream like it's live, and that's kind of one of my little things. I'm not live. It's just that the video is premiering live. So I appreciate the love that y'all give, the love that y'all showed. I appreciate it. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all for that. But I just wanted to run to the store and grab me something to drink because it's hot. About this Umar Johnson mess, let me tell you something. I went in on Umar. I'm going to drop that video either tonight or tomorrow. I'm thinking of doing it tomorrow morning. I'm going to drop that video so y'all can see my rant that I went on, because I went on like an epic 17-minute rant on Umar Johnson. Like, dude had it coming. He had it coming. No doubt. No doubt. No need to ask questions. I left that video with no questions needed to be asked. I went in on Umar Johnson because, quite frankly, he had it coming. He had it coming, and I gave him what he asked for. He asked for attention, I gave it to him. And Umar Johnson is one of the biggest snakes in the Black community. Basically, he got. So for those that don't know, I'm gonna give you the brief, abridged David Starr experience version of events. Can I get a bag? Thank you. I'll give you the abridged David Starr version of events. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. So let me give you the abridged version of events. So Umar Johnson, for those that don't know, is a self-made Bill Goldberg version, Brock Lesnar, pro-black version of Bill Goldberg / Brock Lesnar. Timoni, you know the reference. This dude is one of the most aggressive pro-black, supposedly militant people I've ever heard of. And he ain't even militant because he still be on that bullshit sometimes. Anyway, Umar Johnson is one of them people that he's made a career off of talking about single black mothers and single parents and things of that nature. Always talking up the black mother and black queen this and black queen that and princess this and that and the third and all that bullshit, right? So, oh, by the way, for those that have never seen this before, I'm going to say a lot of bad words. So if I offend you, I apologize, but in advance, I'm just letting you know now. I'm going to talk a lot of shit here. So what I talk about is some heavy shit, and I can't sugarcoat or kitty it around. We're not even going to act like we're going to pussyfoot around with this. We're going to talk about some serious stuff, and I'm sorry if you get offended, but this probably ain't the channel you need to be watching right now if you're easily offended. Anyway, Umar Johnson is a big, fat ass liar. A lying ass troll who gets his rocks off on talking about how black mothers need to do X, Y, and Z and black queen this and pro-black this, and I call him the Pan-African pimp because this man, or he's from Philadelphia, unfortunately. He's from Philly, and this man has made an absolute career off of dogging black men and bigging up black women. Not that there's anything wrong with bigging up black women, because I love my black queens. But he's dogging these black men for hooking up with white women, which he calls snow bunnies. This man has made a what? I'm good. This man has made an absolute career off of trashing black men for their choice in white women. That sounded like a setup. I don't know what that was about, but okay. This man, this man basically came out and trashed all the black men in the community that have either engaged with or are married to black men. RG3 most notably. Robert Griffin III, former quarterback for the Washington Redskins, is most notably married to a white woman. Has been for a while now. And this man went out of his way to absolutely hammer him in the media and in the public. Him, some asshole named Ryan something. I forget the dude's name, but he was on ESPN. He's a ESPN analyst. He's another one that went in on Ryan Griffin III, on Robert Griffin III. I'm sorry. Went in on him, trashed him in the media, talked all kind of trash about him. And I mean, he said all kind of shit. So the bad part about this is with Umar being Umar, a lot of his super pro blacks actually agreed with him. And they jumped out the window screaming about how he should have been with a black woman. All your pro-black sisters are saying, yeah, he's a coon and this, that, and the third. I mean, they use all kind of words to call this man. And he's the ringleader. So anyway, I don't want to get too drug on here. So if I start to drag on with it, let me know, please. I'll be home in a second. Don't let the lights mess you up. But Umar Johnson has made a career off of trashing black men who date white women. Right? If that's your stance, that's your stance. If that's the speech you're going to speak your speech. So this man, after doing this, had the nerve to trash black men for being absentee fathers and deadbeats and all that, right? I mean, he went in. He absolutely went in on it, right? So the worst part about this is I'm to find out this man has an entire kid. Come to find out he got a kid. He got 2 kids with 2 black women, and he don't take care of none of them. You heard me. Umar Johnson doesn't take care of his kids. To the point exposed to no less. With all kind of shit. Oh, I'm here. Oh no. Probably. Okay. All right, I'm home now, y'all. Y'all can relax. I know it's not cool to walk outside at 10:45 or 10 something at night, but I'm cool. Hold on. Married to white woman, not married to black men. Right. He is one of those people who does not believe that black men should ever lay down with, consort with, or anything with white women. Which is cool. If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. But the problem is this. He's out here giving out coon awards and talking about black men are sellouts. Meanwhile, you got black sisters hooking up with white hair, a peep out his mouth. I don't hear a peep out his mouth. But that's another story for another time. This guy, actual issues with Umar Johnson. I'm gonna touch on a few of them. I'm not gonna make this video long. But my main problem with Umar Johnson is this. This man got the nerve to have a whole daughter that actually came out and aired his ass out in public for being a deadbeat. Basically saying that she's not going to tell him Happy Father's Day because he wasn't there. Right? He wasn't there. He wasn't around. He wasn't a father to her. And you see the way she turned out. She a whole, like, I hate to say it, but she kind of fits the mold of a prototypical North Philly girl. She from North Philly. I'm sorry, let me back that up because that might sound a little bit stereotypical. But she's just one of those people that she fighting in the streets, she brawling with women, she just acting up, right? And she's all of 24 years old. And Dr. Umar is out here trying to gaslight her into making people think that she's in the wrong. She got every right to be upset because her dad wasn't there. Several issues with Umar. Number one, the whole snow bunny thing. He don't like black men mixing with white women. Number two, he a whole hypocrite talking about how absentee fathers are why these black children are the way they are. You are a doctor. You have a doctorate in clinical, if I'm not mistaken, he has a doctorate in social psychology or what was it? Something psychology, I forget. He got a doctorate in some other bullshit. And he's out here just abandoning his kids. He got 2 kids that he abandoned. So the woman that the daughter, he called her little Smurf or something. Baby Smurf, I think. She contacted his other daughter and they touched the base, and now they're basically reaching out to each other behind Umar's BS because he wanted to, when she outed him for all of this, he hits her up in private, talk about some, oh, can we meet and talk and blah, blah, blah. And then got mad, had the nerve to snap at her. It's video in my Dr. Umar video that I just posted earlier. He had the nerve to actually go out and go after her, calling her a struggle streamer because she's on there posting about her experience. He invalidated her experience as a child. Disgusting thing you can do. That man don't know what a child been through, and he just invalidated her entire childhood. Problem number two. Problem number three. This man went out here, and I firsthand, because I was involved somewhat in the talking process with this. This school, Dr. Umar Johnson actually had the balls to go to various libraries when he was doing his book signing thing. So Dr. Johnson went on these little tours and these lectures where he talks about the money situation with black folks and how black people need to be financial. I don't know why you can't hear me. Hold on. This is starting to piss me off. How about now? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. All right, cool. I'm sorry. So I just realized I got to switch the audio back and forth whenever I switch headphones. So yeah, he went on this book tour and these little lectures that he does where he talks about pro-blackness and how we as a black community need to invest in our own and buy black and spend black and stop buying these expensive items from these secondhand stores, where instead of putting money into the poppy stores, we need to be investing in black-owned businesses and all this kind of. Okay, if that's what you're into, cool. I support that to an extent, because you got some black people that like to take advantage of your want to support them. Anyway, here's my issue. Number 3. Umar Johnson is out here preaching all this mess. When he would go on these book tours, he would say, oh yeah, I'm thinking about building a school. He went to these lectures in Philadelphia and was telling people, I'm going to build a school in Philly. I'm going to put a school in Center City. Then it was, I'm going to put a school in Germantown. Then I'm going to put a school in Albany. Then I'm going to put a school out in Southwest Philly. Then it was South Philly. Then it was North Philly. Then it was on the outskirts of Philly. You know where he ended up putting this fucking school? Delaware. Wilmington, Delaware, if I'm not mistaken. Now, mind you, he also was telling people that their kid was going to be able to get into his school because they were a Philadelphia resident, and if they wanted to, they could pull their kid out of public school and enroll them into this FDM Academy, Frederick Douglass Marcus Academy. He made all kind of promises that, oh, we're going to teach these kids gardening. They're going to be able to grow their own food. We're going to teach kids financial literacy. They're going to be able to write a check at 11 years old. They're going to be able to run their own banks at 15. They're gonna, what did he say? They're gonna be able to operate drones and they're gonna teach them paramilitary techniques and all kind of dumb shit. None of that happened. You know what happened? He started getting donations for this school, and 10 years later, they finally got a sign on the damn building. He was searching for a building for 10 years until he finally found one in Delaware. And what happened? All this crazy stuff happened. Oh, we need donations for electricians. We need donations for kitchen staff and equipment. We need donations for this, that, and the third. When you have people like Monty Woodgrain, another cat from Philadelphia, there's a guy named Monty Woodgrain. He actually went and did a video where he broke down all the lies that Umar told and said, you need security stuff when you don't even have electricity in building. So how the hell do you need to need the money for a security system and you don't even know how your system's going to run? You don't even know if your security system's going to support your electrical grid. You don't even know this stuff. So how the hell can you ask for donations for something that you're not even able to get yet? You need HVAC. Okay, you could have hired somebody to put in an HVAC for cheap. No, you wanted $250,000 for HVAC. And one dude, one guy that came out and said, I would have put that thing in for $60,000. Whole building. But yeah, he wanted $20,000. He wanted $500,000 for kitchen supplies and all that. Bruh, beating the fucking army. Stop lying. Like, he's a liar. Now, what's the new excuse? Oh, the building got vandalized. I wonder who did that, Umar. I wonder who did that. 4th point. Umar Johnson scammed a whole lot of people with these lectures. People were promised that they were going to have him show up at their event, and this man didn't even bother showing up. Made all kind of excuses. Oh, my flight was delayed. Oh, I couldn't get out there. Oh, I promise I'm coming to your city. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm going to come here. I'm going to this event and venue, and we're going to get it popping. No, that's just being dicks. So, yeah. He went out there and started talking all kind of mess about what he going to do, how he going to do, where he's going to go, and come to find out that was bull. Fifth and final point, and I'm going to get out of here. Umar Johnson actually was supposed to be the leader of the black community. This man went on the Breakfast Club with Charlamagne the God and was talking some real heavy, deep shit at first. Everybody was feeling Dr. Umar when he first came out. When he came out the gate on the Breakfast Club, I think at the time he was the only no, I forget the dude's name, but it was an older guy with white hair that was on the Breakfast Club. One of the first pro-black activists. And then Umar followed up and took it to a level. Can't dispute that. I encourage anybody, if you want to hear some pro-black shit, go and watch his first and second Breakfast Club interview, where he went out and he was basically spitting some truth. And he was challenging Charlamagne and Envy about some of their stances on education, on relationships and marriage and things like that. He actually kind of challenged them a little bit. So I give him respect for that. But then he started going kind of left field. First, it was the allegation with him allegedly messing with a white girl, where supposedly he was in her DMs talking about cookies and cupcakes and all kind of innuendos and all that crap. Unfortunately, that was unfounded. We never really got to the bottom of that, but there's screenshots. That's all I'm saying. Then he had this beef with a guy named Cyrus Suit-N-Seti. This is a couple years back. But when I tell you this man actually got the community flamed him for this, because he was on there talking about the Black Parent Association and was talking about putting together a IMIPAP FDMG security team or some dumb shit. And then in the same video, and I'm pretty sure you've all seen it, where he's sitting with a sweater with a red beanie on, and he's cussing this man out. I mean, he's going into man Seti, because Seti said some things regarding the black community and the elders that a lot of people didn't like, and Umar tried to be Superman, tried to be Umar Hulk Hogan, and decided he wanted to call him out. He wanted to beat him up, challenge him to a lecture. I call it what was the term I used? An intellectual fist fight. That's what it was. Umar Johnson wanted to engage in an intellectual fist fight with another grown ass man about a comment he made about disrespecting the elders, and Umar wanted to jump up and beat this man up. Totally out of left field. I mean, he cussed that man out. And then when the Black Parent Association called him out and told him, bro, you was out of line for that. You got kids watching you. He had to come with a tearful apology. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to parents and the kids, but I'm not sorry to the trolls. Nigga, pick a struggle. Stay with it. But yeah, Umar Johnson is a fraud. I said it, and anybody can send this to him. I don't care. He wants to have a lecture or whatever, we can go. I'm gonna call him out. I will keep my foot on the neck. Oh, that's another thing. I'm sorry. Point number 6. And I'm done after this. Umar Johnson played every single one of us. What do you mean, David Starr? Let me explain. Umar Johnson went into these communities and got these people to give him money on the promise that he was going to put a school in their community, and this school is in fucking Delaware. he goes around preaching all this pro-black this and pro-black that. But meanwhile, and then he's talking about blacks need to step up. We need to do this and do that. But daughter calls him out, airs him out. You had all the opportunity in the world to go see about your children, but yet you two been making money. You know what? Sounds like hold on. Sounds like he is the black Hulk Hogan. You can't believe anything out of his mouth. Coincidentally, in that interview, and I'm gonna see if I can find it. And I'm gonna post it on my YouTube. In that video, he actually called the guy SETI the conscious Hulk Hogan. They both had a lot of equal energy equal aggression and energy when it came to each other. But he called somebody else Hulk Hogan. I guess he's the pro-black version of Brock Lesnar. That's what I called him in my video earlier. Y'all should go check it out. It's called Dr. Umar is Exposed Again, Part 1. Part 2 is the rant that I actually did on him, which is like a 17-minute diatribe I went on. I went off, basically covering the same things I'm covering now. Umar Johnson went on that video and called that man all kind of names. Black Parent Association slapped him and told him to take that shit down. He took it down, but a lot of sites still have it up. I'm pretty sure you can still find it on YouTube. But this man is actually out here begging for donations. This is where I say he's a hypocrite, and I'm going to end with this. He's a hypocrite because he comes out here talking about the black church. The black church is this, the black church is that, the black church lies, they steal money, they take your money and nothing happens. Kind of like how it was in the beginning of Malcolm X when he was calling out the Christian church, right? He goes out here and he says all kind of shit about the black church, how they pimp you for donations and money and all this mess. And he actually mocked some of the preachers that repeat things 3 times. Like, for instance, he'll say a sentence and be like, I got to stress this to you, family. I got to stress this to you, family. I got to stress this to you. I mean, the same thing in 3-peat all the time. But yet he's going out here begging for donations, doing videos, repeating the same damn cycle. I'm pretty sure I'm almost certain he grew up around a whole bunch of masters that he heard, and then he now uses to spread his shit. So, to all my black people out there, if you're into pro-blackness, there are plenty of black on black when they were going to shut. Yeah, they gave him a couple appearances, but ultimately they shut him down. They're like, no, we can't have that. You going on these shows. The one show he went on, he actually was on there smacking gum during the whole damn interview. You couldn't hear a thing he said because all you heard, I'm going to build a school and I'm going to put it in Wilmington. I need donations of $2 million. Like, did no one prepare you on how to talk on a fucking radio show? I mean, that was so inappropriate. Like, how do you do that? How do you do that? Like, I don't understand what you think who you think you are, Umar, but you're not the savior of black people. You're not. Clearly, you're not. You thought you were going to be the next Dr. King. You thought you were going to be the next Garvey. By the way, stop lying and saying you're a relative of Garvey because the people came out and said that you wasn't. Ain't no evidence to support that you're a direct descendant of Marcus Garvey, even though that's what you claim. Get it together. So I'm gonna jump off of here. This thing's acting up. I'm gonna work on this whole YouTube live stream thing, and I'm gonna go live, more often, so y'all can, engage and talk with me and whatever. I'm gonna post videos. I'm gonna try to get this rant posted at some point tomorrow. I'm gonna work on it tonight before I go to sleep. And I'm going to post it sometime tomorrow morning. I'm gonna get to work on it, and we're gonna get it popping. So, deuces.